Hey guys, welcome to my new Let's Play. We are playing the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in the new Switch version that came with a bundle from a Nintendo Switch Online Plus. So I would say let's jump right in and see how it goes. I'm already getting very nostalgic by just listening to the music and enjoying the main screen of the game. Alright, let's create a file real fast. We will call ourselves imp. Wait a second, that's a name that will get used during the conversations, if I'm right. So we will go for the classic Link. It's way more authentic than using your own name. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there's one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where are you? Come hither. Oh, speaking in an accent is hard for me. Oh Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Those who sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find your young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Hello Link, wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi, the fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. And we're finally in the game. This looks so weird, like it's just a screenshot pasted in the background with some hitboxes. But the game is old and I still love it. The music is just the best. We are in the Kokiri Forest. Yahoo! Hi Link! Let's talk to her. Wow, a fairy! Finally a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you are a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree. Okay, I got a feeling that we have to talk to the Deku Tree. And let's have a few first impressions of the Switch version. I feel like the frame rate is a bit weird. But it does only look like it when I play on the preview screen of my software, not the original screen. So we will get used to it anyway. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The great Deku Tree actually summoned you. What? Why would he summon you and not the great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but... If you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Sheesh, he's living in the future. You already knew use words in 1996 that are coming up today, at least in Germany. Okay, as a small disclaimer, I know the game and I know what we have to do, so it will not be a blind playthrough. For most of the parts I don't remember every second or every single step where I have to go to, but at least some parts. So at first we have to collect some money to buy the shield, and the sword is right back here, hidden in a chest. And the good old Mido will only let us pass when we get both. I was still thinking about making this a challenge run, in which I will stay on 3 hearts for as long as I can. And by that I mean I don't know where heart containers are in which chests, and I could accidentally collect 4 of them. But I would leave every heart that we get at the end of a dungeon where it is. You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Alright, let's practice with it. We have to equip it first. Where is the Z button? It seems to be ZL. Yeah, and R is the R button, and A is A and B is B. And you can shortcut the C buttons by pressing ZR and then A, B, Y, or X. The great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Alright. Yeah. I have to get used to pressing ZL to use the Z button. The Z button is very important in this game. And now we have the sword. We are able to cut grass and fight enemies with it. In general, there's a chance to get items from the grass. And those items can also be rupees, so we should just smash them down and try to collect a few. We can also pick up stones and get money this way, but I don't think we actually need to. I know a few ways to get rupees at the beginning of the game. They are hidden in this grass. We can do a nice jump here. And if I'm correct, it could work in both directions. Nah. But we have also seen a blue rupee up there. We will just take that. And then we will have a short look at how much the shield costs. That was close. I need to get used to the controls. Yeah, I'm always pressing L to use Z. And that's why the map is fading away in and out. Hi Link, look this way. Look over here with D and talk to me with A. Oh yeah, okay, let's talk to her. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person, you already told this to us, though there's no need to stick to the conversation. Hey dude, welcome. We can shop. A shield is 40, okay, we need 3 more. And we probably can find them. Oh, I forgot about a room over here. And there's a quote-unquote secret inside. Oh yeah, 3 chests. And we already got the 5 rupees. Let's see what's in the other chests. More rupees. And a heart, we don't need that. And 1 rupee. Now we're 10 over the amount we needed, so let's go over and buy the shield. Now I got 5 again. Okay. Maybe if you jump 2 times into the same direction it works. I will buy the Deco Shield. You got a Deco Shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. Would you like to buy something else? I don't think we need Deku Nuts or Deku Stick or anything right now. I'm a big fan of speedruns and glitches, and we got 5 again. Wow, that's a good source of money. And there's a way to leave the Kokiri Forest early. This dude... You're not allowed to leave the forest. The great Deku Tree said that if a Kokiri leaves the woods, he or she will die. He will not let you out. But there's a way you can abuse getting knocked back. Oh, I have to equip the shield. That's why it's not working. Alright, you can equip the shield. Get away. Dude, stop targeting the shield. Yeah, now it's finally dead. How do I crouch? Ah, by pressing R. And now we have to find, yeah, an angle to slash into the wall. And then we can talk to this dude and we will slide into him. Yeah, just like this. Wow, that was easy. And now we can pass him if we want to. But I will not pass him right now. We will play the game. Oh no. This is totally not what I wanted to. Let me get away. I thought you can just go back out after you've done it. Alright, I think we have softlocked ourselves. Is there a way to turn back time or anything? Maybe we can glitch out again. But now we could skip the whole first part of the game. Please let me out, dude. I think maybe we can just save and quit. How can I suspend the game? Reset the game. Okay, we will will reset real fast. and then go back on the normal path. You can leave a comment if you're interested in those glitches and want to see more, because I like it a lot. And I would showcase the ones that I know, which aren't too many in Ocarina of Time, to be honest. I know a lot in Majora's Mask, and when this comes out, it will be so nice. I'm so hyped to play it again. And there I can do a big glitch showcase. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should have at least equipped a sword and a shield. Oh, what? That's, oh, you have a Deco Shield. And what that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? Aye, the Great Mido will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Zarya and the Great Deku Tree, huh? But he will still let us pass. And we have to face off our first enemies. The Deku plants. A Deku Stick. Yeah, we can select it. Put it on one of those C buttons and then use it as a weapon. But we do not want to use it right now. And I don't want to talk to Navi right now. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. They slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test the courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Those though have courage enough to undertake this task. Courage, well, strange word. Then enter brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use C up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Alright. Nice that you know of the C up button in my life, Mr. Deku Tree. Yeah, we will talk about it later. Backwalking is faster than walking straight forward or rolling. That's why everyone is doing it in the speedruns. Just as a side note. And we are already in the first dungeon. Yeah. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but thanks for the advice. Wow, a game without a constitution bar. We can just climb as long as we want. That's a nice touch. Modern games will always find a way to let you fall off, yeah, fall off climbing areas. But here you can just do what you want. Alright. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. Okay. We open the door easily and there's our first fight. And our first fight is soon to be over. Oh, forgive me, master. I give you a clue. Will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Haha. We'll try it. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Alright, Mr. Deku Man, thanks for the advice. I think it will help a lot in a later place. But first of all, we will open this big chest. and see what's inside. It's this fairy slingshot. We can set it on a button, yes. We can aim, release C to unleash a Deku Seed. It's just a slingshot, we can shoot Deku Seeds with it. From first person perspective. I know all the items in this game, so it's not necessary to explain everything, but when I'm too lazy to read the text, I will at least tell you what they're able to do. I didn't want to jump down there. Let me get up real fast. And it's time to use the slingshot. I feel like the controls are a bit weird. Just feels a tiny bit off, to be honest. But in most cases you just have to get used to it and then it will feel natural at some point, or you can just ignore the weird inputs. I feel like the sweet spot of the stick should have been a bit bigger. Because you can move it real fast and you can move the aim slow. And maybe when the slow moving area would have been a bit bigger it would be nicer. You got Deku Seeds. This is the ammunition used for your slingshot. Oh yeah, totally what I've searched for. Let's climb up here real fast. And yeah, this is where we want it to be. I cannot kill the spiders that easily. We have to wait until they turn around and then hit into their back. I don't know if it's like this on the version we are playing, but in one version of Zelda, the crouch stab was actually the strongest attack you could use. Because it would store the attack value of the last attack you've done. For example, when you do a jumping slash, all of the backstabs would now do jumping slash damage. And the jumping slash deals way more damage than a normal attack. So you could just, instead of jumping, you could just spam out those slashes and kill the enemy really fast. Yeah, one of the use of sticks is you can light it on fire. And solve some fire puzzles by doing this. Let me activate this. Yeah, this button, and we can jump over here to probably get the compass. This will show us, yeah, treasure on the map. I've played a bit Breath of the Wild in the past few weeks, and it's so nice to be finally able to just spam a button and kill an enemy with it. I do not have to aim, and that's pretty neat. This is a golden skull. Let's see. Yeah, golden skull tola. We got a token of as a symbol that we have killed it. We can collect a lot of them throughout the game, and there are some dudes somewhere else that are cursed, and we can remove their curse by destroying those skulltolas and showing them the sign that we did. This is one of the sub quests we can just do while playing the game. Calm down, dude. Alright. For some reason I know that we have to jump down here and land on this spider web. And there are some golden skulltolas. Can we kill them with a slingshot? 1, 2. We will collect as many of them as we can. Because some of the rewards we will get are quite useful. And we will try to get them. I did not want to step on the button, but we need it anyway later, so it's fine. Another heart recovery. Okay, he tricked us. But we will get our revenge for it. By collecting his soul. Alright. One of the many riddles we have to solve. It was very hard for a kid, if I remember correctly, to find all these things out. Because nobody would tell you that you can burn the spider web. Or there will be someone who told you, but I don't know where. Please forgive me, master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Is this a new line? Or maybe in the English version. Do you think I'm a traitor? 2, 3, 1. We really have to remember the order. Or we will get stuck at some point. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Thanks for the tip, Navi. We will just go right away for this button and let it help us in our adventure. We can lower the water level and now jump onto the platform. And it's totally on the wrong side. Let's hope that there is enough time to still make it. Easily done. Oh, there is really a lot of time to do it. Let me, I wanted to fetch the rupee. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action button says. This is a small introduction dungeon, which will teach us all the basics we will need for later. So you better remember all of this. And those will give us the Deku. No introduction. Oh, we already have them. The Deku Nuts. The Deku Nuts are there to stun enemies. You know, we don't have to stun those because they're super easy to kill. But they will come in handy at a later point. And then we will totally use them. Let me get out of here. Oh, he turned around. I wanted to step him while he was still facing away. Yeah, behind this web there's a riddle for later. We cannot solve it yet, and I don't know what the hell those things are. But we better get rid of them. Here, this is what the Deku Nut does. We stun them and can just get a free hit. It's a really useful tool that I've never used when I was a kid. But hey, sometimes you learn the important tricks when you are older. Let me just crawl through this space. Alright, I still know that I got super stuck at this point when I was a kid. Because it's not super intuitive what you have to do here. Push down the block here. That's quite obvious. But how do you get rid of the net on the floor? We know that we can burn them, so we will burn the stick right over there. But how do we get the fire on the floor? You cannot do it by hitting. Because, yeah, you have to not use the sword button. This is step number 1. Do not use the sword button to hit with a stick. Or can you do it while... Oh, it does work. I thought you... Oh, I'm nearly dead. I thought you have to roll over it. Maybe I was just a stupid kid. 2, 3, 1. I would say the one in the middle is 2. The one on the right side should be 3. And we missed. And this should be 1. Is it right? How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Ghoma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Ghoma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. Queen Ghoma, our first boss fight. Let's jump right in. This thing is still super creepy up to this day. Yeah, it's crawling on the ceiling. Hey dude. Parasitic armored arachnid, Ghoma. And here we get to see the use of the Deku Nut. We can just stun her and get a free hit into her eye. Did we have to shoot her down? Yes, okay. And then we... okay. I did not really get hits into her, but it's still an easy boss fight. Can I somehow change the targeting to hold targeting and not press 1? One time? Well, what happened here? She distracted me. Yeah, the Deku Stick is super powerful. It deals as much damage as the Master Sword, or the next sword we can get, if I remember correctly, and that's so useful at the beginning of the game. And that was it for Queen Ghoma. If you know what you have to do, it's really, really easy. Alright, will I collect the heart or not? It could make some fights super annoying if we just stick on 3 hearts. But it would give an interesting touch to the game. Alright guys, I will think about this decision and end the part at this point. We will go into the glowing blue light the next time. If you liked it, I would be super happy if you could leave a comment, like it, or subscribe if you want to. See you next time, bye!